Venues in the National Football League. You get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down throw. Here's Franks. And incomplete to open things up.
Fucking throwing the ball, Mike Williams.
About this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there, and right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
That throw into the arms of Allen, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Franks now to throw on first down. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. That catch good for only a couple. You know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 6. Franks. And this is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. things. And that nearly an opening drive INT.
All that space I'm trying to throw it to, and he throws.
He wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
All that space to the right, man.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
Yep, that's off.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
All that space to the fucking right. He throws it right to
there, but that'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because
he's got a man complete.
Fuck.
And he takes it down deep into enemy
I fucking bumped my own man.
So first
What?
and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
That caused Tyreek to get free.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On first down, here's Franks. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Franks looking to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now that play is blown out, losing yardage back at the 35. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Behind the chain, second and 13. Franks now. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 7-7, our score after one. Now it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Franks. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Looking to throw. Franks being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one.
Mike Williams, it's always that Mike Williams never making a play on the fucking ball. Where's Coach Sturdy? He's the fucking Davis of my team.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Nothing open.
He's the fucking Davis of my team.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32, and he goes out right around the 39. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Franks now on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
You got to come down with that, boy.
A long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Franks, 3rd down from the gun. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. first chance for the backup here to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right.
I don't understand. Oh my goodness, I don't understand this game. This shit only fucking changes.
With a guy with that type of speed,
oh my goodness.
Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Oh my goodness,
this incompletion on first. Now
these controllers only act up when I play Madden.
Back to throw again. And that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Imaginary fucking hands. Like, come on, man. Fucking dots on arms. Get out of here.
The Chargers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh, these fucking crosses.
Smith out of the backfield and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's one.
Ian Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
That's literally my man.
Butker
Got caught up trying to play fucking. Fuck. That's my man right there.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Fuck, I'm glad. That's literally my man. Trying to fucking play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
He's just too fucking slow to get over the top.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now his 2nd down throw. Here's Franks. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. The option, here's Eckler. Gets by him at the 25. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. 1st down throw. Here's Franks. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep him away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
It's Franks now from the shotgun. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
It's literally all that run, man. And he still
back inside the 20.
Man.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people
look at all that run, and look at this.
Maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the 1st one, and they probably are.
The sloppy ball, man. All that run underneath.
The 1st interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. Now the ball comes loose, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own
so
fumble.
fucking mad. Let me get him.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
This is caught. Touchdown. Ian Thomas with their 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Partner, the reason touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is
he's able to make a throw on the ball. He doesn't.
They found a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for, they got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Slid it right there to make a play on the ball. Looking at the ball, he doesn't make not one play. He doesn't make not one play.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Frank's throw taken in by Cook. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Franks. That'll be complete to Cook. And he goes out right around the 39.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, Franks. And that one will fall incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have
He makes that throw. He makes that throw. I didn't want to throw it to him. I had Keenan Allen wide open over the middle.
The word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yo, oh my goodness, with this goofy shit.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Okay.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Butker on for the PAT.
He's not even looking for the ball, man. He just presses Y and he's able to turn around and locate it, man. Oh my goodness.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining.
I wish I had a fucking power running game. I would just run it down your throat.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The last run good for 2.
So fucking
Here's 2nd and 8.
Just run, just zigzag, just zigzag, just zigzag.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be
don't blame your responsibility.
Just
Just zigzag.
to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, I did not want to do that.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. John Hightower now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed
This
plenty
fucking
more.
drop.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Fuck.
Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side.
Oh, my goodness. He got him over the top. No, nobody hits me.
So far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
Oh, I got him over the top.
3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Now Franks. It's caught by Hooper. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Franks now to throw on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the
Oh, my goodness.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Looking long for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yo, like,
great yardage here all the way deep.
He's killing me right now.
Territory.
Just like, I don't.
There for KC.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
He's killing me. Like, he's
play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I'm not even zigzagging all over the field. I'm just actually playing my responsibility. Yeah, I can't keep up with him. I tell you.
Now here's Mahomes. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. We're back
I should have
now
won
in
this game.
KC.
I should be winning this game, but fucking Franks is just...
For this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and goal. They will try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. You know what? I know it's 4th down and they've got a big lead, but go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side?
Yeah.
They've been shoved around this entire game, and they're making a nice goal line stand here. It would be fun to see them stop them on 4th down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like putting whipped cream on broccoli at this point.
So what you're saying is they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to get it, aren't they?
I would. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Frank's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, here's Franks. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Franks now. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can.
Damn, man. Just one of those games where he's off everywhere.
Here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
That's my fault for using it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. The Franks looking to throw. And he slings.
Oh my goodness, he just been off all game, man.
The way that this one has gone and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Like, bro, man, fuck.
After the incomplete pass here now,
He's just been off all game. That's it.
Back to throw. Franks. It's caught over the middle.
Look at you. Oh my goodness, bro. We gotta discuss this shit after this game. You go to pick the halfback, then you just fucking zoom up to the tight end. Like, fuck, you've been doing that shit all fucking game.
Just throws the ball all over the place against him, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
Like, fuck, man. Pick up fucking responsibility.
Now a second down throw. Here's Franks. Escaping the pressure right. And
that's my fault. To get rid of it faster.
Here, but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
You know, it's a fucking...
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Nice, man.
Working out of the gun, Franks. And finding the tight end Hooper. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Looking to throw. Franks. And this will be incomplete. Boy,
this guy just been off all fucking game.
Should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He's been off all game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, my goodness.
Stopped by Mamba Chiefs.
Nobody's going for the ball. Nobody's attacking the balls. Nobody's attacking the balls these days.
5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche?
Oh, my goodness.
But based on the fact that he's still out there, and he
nobody's
I'm wondering if his head coach believes
nobody's attacking the balls. It's just defensive player that's going after the balls.
And fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Keeps himself upright. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Setting up play action. Franks.
As usual, nobody on my team is making play on the balls. And this guy's just fucking picking a fucking a receiver, then pulling off of it to go cover somebody else. You can't do that goofy shit, but he's been doing that shit all fucking game. Unfortunately, my QB is in all fucking game. He's been doing that shit.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness! Why does he stop? Why does he stop right there?
And now it's 3rd.
Why? Why does he fucking stop right there?
Good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
I have no idea why he stopped.
The big question: do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
I have no idea why he fucking stops there.
It's Franks now from the shotgun. He finds his target, Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Franks. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Yo.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Mahomes going to throw it here. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play comfortable.
Oh my goodness.
Meaning, if he takes care of the ball and his offense, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click
And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Chiefs, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they will hit the road next week.